if you thought you have seen me at my worst and lowest, I'm about to open some new doors for both of us that really should have stayed closed.
Sweet dreams stuck in the 90s babies, it's a matter of time.
What's up, my fellow beans or vignettes or wherever you want to describe yourself as? Welcome back to my channel / new video. Hey, how you doing? I hope you're doing amazing. If you're a new watcher or subscriber, hello, my name is Aliyah and I'm 17 years old and I love creating YouTube content, hence the reason you are here, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you do, make sure you give it a big fat thumbs up. And if you're interested in any more videos of mine, there'll be a card at the top of the screen with playlists of videos that you, yes you, will potentially enjoy. But if you're a returning watcher or subscriber, hello, it's so good to see you again. I'm so glad to have you back. I missed you so freaking much, but wherever on that spectrum, we're having an amazing morning, evening, or night, wherever you're on the world, and let's go ahead and get this video started. As you can see from today's title, I will be doing a curly hair journey / how I grew out my curly hair. A lot of you have been asking me to do a curly hair journey, and I have one on my channel actually, but I feel like since I recently big chopped my hair from that video, you know, when the time the video went up, I recently big chopped my hair, so I need to do an updated one because I didn't spill all my tea in that video like I should have. In this video, I'll be going over 3 main points, and that is my entire curly hair journey story from when I was born to where I am now, how I grew out my curly hair, and just tips and tricks that I have that kind of go in with like the how I grew my curly hair, like products I use, things like that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and quit this chit chat to jump into some more chit chat about my curly hair journey. First things first, I popped out of my mom's coochie with a head full of hair. I was born with curly hair, so for all the people who ask me if my hair is a perm, no, you cannot achieve my 3A, 3B, 3C, 4A curl pattern with a perm, and that's on what?
Luigi love.
But I was born with a head full of curly hair, so thank you mom and dad for giving me these beautiful genes that gave me my beautiful hair that really defines my personality and brand nowadays. But I grew up with curly hair. My dad used to style my hair every single day for school. Shout out to dad for having me looking like the flyest heifer in the room. He used to braid my hair. He used to put in those little barrettes. If you know, you know, but if you don't, you don't, and if you won't, you won't. But he used to do my hair every day, every night, and I would put a bonnet on so I could just wake up in the morning, snatch it off, and go to school. You know what I'm saying? He used to do my hair with like Garnier Fructis products. He would comb it out with a wide tooth comb. He would let me like help wash in the tub because, you know, I was like young and whatnot, or he'd let my mom wash it in the sink. You know what I'm saying? Just typical black family things. You know what I'm saying? As every other child, I went through some changes as I got older. If you didn't know, I went to a private school that was mainly white. Now I went to the school from the grades kindergarten through 4th grade, so that's kind of a lot of time and a lot of influence on a kid, you know. It's been like more than half my life at that school by that point. But anyway, so I got jealous of my friends because they had straight hair and I didn't, because they got to wear their hair down and easily brush it out in the morning and leave the house. They could throw it up in a ponytail at school, and I didn't, because doing my hair was like a 20-minute process every night, and I couldn't just throw my hair up in a messy bun when I wanted. My hair stayed in a style all day, maybe even 2 if it stayed in good enough. Me being a regular curly haired girl who wanted to fit into her PWI, I asked my mom if I could straighten my hair, and I kid you not, I remember all the reasons off the top of my head, and let me list them for you because I remember them like the back of my hand. The main reason I wanted to straighten my hair was because it would be easier to do. Well, honey, I had a big storm coming. My second reason was that I could learn how to style and do my own hair on my own. 2 storms coming. We have Michael coming this way, Florence coming this way, with Hugo coming with the strong uppercut. Another reason I wanted to straighten my hair was because I would look better. Why was I being so insecure at 9 years old? I don't know, but you know what? I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't. From what I can remember, I got my first blowout. It was before 5th grade, but like after 3rd grade, so it has to be in 4th grade, right? I fell in love with my silky hair. I looked good, girl. I had the inches. She had me trim right. She bumped the ends, but in a way that made sense. She had me looking so right. If you have curly hair, you know that sometimes when it's hot or you start sweating, the roots of your hair start to curl up. My mom and I had the bright idea and said, hey, let's put a relaxer on a child who's not even 12. I got my first relaxer in the 4th grade. 4th grade was such a weird turning point for me. Anyway, if you don't know the difference, let's go over the difference between a relaxer and a perm, okay? Miss Perm is the one that makes straight hair go curly. Miss Relaxer makes curly hair go straight. So I got a relaxer, not a perm. I got a relaxer and I was obsessed. I was taking care of my hair. The only style I pretty much knew for my hair was this side braid that I did. I still remember it was on this side because I would part my hair on here and it was stupid long. That was just my daily hairstyle from like 5th to 6th grade because that's all I knew how to do. 7th grade grade rolls around, and I've decided that I need to expand my horizons via hair and come up with some more hairstyles or look on Pinterest. So now in 7th grade, I discovered the half up, half down, but it's not like this half up, half down where it like blends in. I used to do the half up, half down where I parted a box in the middle of my head and it was sticking straight up and down. We've grown from that. Throughout 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, I would literally straighten my hair every day. Now, if you don't smell the hair burning, I don't think I'm telling the story good enough. I used to straighten my hair every day on the highest heat setting on my straightener. And when I say highest heat level, I mean like 420 degrees hot with little heat protecting. Like I would just spray like randomly on my head and just hope everything was covered. I'm getting PTSD just thinking about it. So throughout 8th grade, I continued to straighten my hair, but in about the spring of 8th grade, which was March, April of 2016, I realized, hey, this is a lot of work. I'm sick of it because, you know, I still haven't learned to take care of it. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm lost, confused, I look stupid. So I decided, hey, why not try to grow my hair out so it can be curly again? Because I thought this could happen overnight. My mind was so powerful. I started experimenting with my hair not being straight. I would still wash it on wash day and everything, but when push came to shove, I would probably do a twist out. That's pretty much all I remember from 8th grade and my hairstyle. I think between the spring of 8th grade and my first year of high school, I think I straightened my hair once. That was for my 8th grade graduation. I loved it. I love not having to wake up and straighten my hair. I could just wake up, untwist it and everything like that and call it a day. And throughout that entire summer, I lived in top knot and everything like that because I didn't know what a slick back was yet, and I lived in twist outs. Well, twist outs, because my definition of a twist out looked like spaghetti because I didn't put the proper products in my hair to actually look like a twist out. It just looked like boiled noodles. Welcome to my life. First day of my freshman year of high school is coming up. It's sneaking up on me, and sis, I was ready to go to high school. I'll say yes, I'm about to get my hair to do big chop this year, period. Mind you, I've been natural for about 3-4 months now. So my mom said, Aliyah, do you want to get your hair done for the first day of school? Whether that be straightening it or just making my, you know, heat damaged natural hair look better and less messy, which is what I had it looking like for the past 3 months. And I was like, no, I can just do it and whatnot. But you know, my mom wasn't having it, so I still ended up getting a relaxer on my head for freshman year. When I tell you, I was in distress.
Now she in distress.
All that hard work I did over the summer was gone because by this point I had little coils of curls starting to sprout at my roots. I was doing good that summer because I kept it moisturized, I kept up with my hair, I did as best as I could with styling, but what mattered was that my hair was healthy, and all that wiped away in one appointment with the relaxing chemical. If you think my forehead is big now, just imagine how my head looked when my hair was freshly relaxed and straightened. I straightened my hair my entire first semester of freshman year. So for the entire fall and winter of 2016, I straightened my hair. When we started second semester of my freshman year, so 2017, spring, winter 2017, I said enough is enough. I want to be a natural ethnic queen. So you know what I did? I said bye-bye straightener.
Bye, bitch.
The transitioning had begun. I started doing twist outs, flexi rods, slick backs, top knots. I may have looked a hot mess, but my hair was healthy, and that's all that matters. I had curls sprouting from my scalp once again, sprouting from my hairline once again, because they said thank you for not killing us with chemicals again. So from my spring/winter of 2017 all the way through sophomore year, I was transitioning my hair. I didn't put heat on my hair at all the entire year of 2017 until my sophomore year for Spirit Week, because you know it was Halloween and things like that. I wanted to be kind of cute, and even when I straightened my hair, I felt weird because I didn't like how I looked with straight hair. I was so used to looking like this every day, and you know what? That's when I knew it was almost time for big chop. My sophomore year rolled around, and my favorite hairstyle to put on myself during my sophomore year of high school was a lovely, dovely slick back. Now, my hair was still fairly heat damaged. If I were to big chop my hair, I would look like Amber Rose. I mean, it was quick to do in the morning, and it was a protective style. Now, was it protective of my edges? I don't think so, because I'm still trying to grow mine out, but it did what needed to be done, which was give me an easy hairstyle that was easy to manage, that was easy to do every day, that I could just simply go with the flow every day. Now, was this the best style that I could have used to grow out my hair? No. After going through like a rough time with like friends and stuff, it was time for spring break. Now, my spring break of my sophomore year, I went to Cancun, Mexico with my mom, my cousin Nia, and my sister Maya. And I wanted to big chop my hair before we went to Mexico, and shout out to my mom for saying no because I would have looked a hot mess. Now, I was a little frustrated because I didn't want to have a slick back the entire time we were on the trip, but you know what? I just said, okay, whatever, I don't feel like arguing. We go to spring break, we have a good time in Cancun, we had great food, great sights, great hotel, great service, just a great time overall. Never been to Cancun, definitely go, even if you're under the drinking age. Everything there they have is amazing. But shortly after we got back from my spring break, I was sick and tired of my slick back. So you know what? One weekend, I decided that I am just going to big chop. By this point, I kid you not, my hair was probably about a little bit at my ear. Pretty much my hair was just all grown out. There was just like straight ends that weighed down the hair. If you've big chopped, you know what I'm talking about. But literally all I did at my dad's house was cut off the straight ends and boom, I big chop. I managed to grow my hair out within the span of a year or year and a half, give or take, depending on when you want to start my hair journey. So I got in trouble for this when I got home back to my mom's house because she was like, I told you not to cut it yet. You could have got it professionally done. Your hair is never gonna grow out because you didn't even use hair cutting scissors, which was a fact. So I was mad. I felt like I did something wrong, but it made me feel good because I feel like I was finally letting a part of myself go that was very toxic. My straight hair reminded me of like a really bad time. It reminds me of like me letting my ex cheat on me 3 times and staying with him bad. But now that I have my curly hair, I feel like I'm with my new boyfriend. He deserves the better me, which is the curly hair me. And I feel like that is still a fact to this day, which is why I don't straighten my hair that much. I decided to big chop my hair April 22nd, 2018. And you know what? I don't regret a single part of it. And ever since that day, I have felt so much better about myself, my appearance, my confidence. And I feel like I truly grew as a person the second that first piece of hair was put into that trash can. During my entire post big chop, I feel like my hair has grown and flourished a lot. Like there are some days I still learn on like what makes my hair look good, what makes my hair look bad and everything like that. But ever since then, it's been nothing but a growing experience. I have grown such a attachment to my hair. It means so much to me. So sorry to sis that I put it through that, through all the heat damage, through all the neglect. Without all that, I wouldn't be where I am today. So that concludes my story. Here we are. It's been a year and a half since I actually big chopped my hair. So this is where we are now. By this point, I can tell you right now that I take complete care of my hair. I wash it on my own. I condition it, deep condition everything. I do treatments, masks, I do leave-ins, style it on my own. I trim my own hair time to time with hair cutting scissors, may I add. Thanks mom for reminding me to buy some off Amazon before I trimmed it for the first time myself. I've tried a protective style and I've just grown so fond of my hair and I love it so much. Was it worth the struggle? I feel like yes, because now I appreciate it so much more and I love it so much more. But enough of the sentimentals. Let's get into the tea of like how I grew my hair and products I used during the time of transitioning. Let's talk about products I used while transitioning, that point between 8th grade and 10th grade to help me style and do my hair. This entire time I lived by Garnier Fructis and Shea Moisture's Jamaican Black Castor Oil line. That Garnier Fructis is like good, but like the Jamaican Black Castor Oil line by Shea Moisture is so amazing because if you didn't know, black castor oil actually helps hair grow. I got a 2-in-1 benefit, and of course, you know, if you didn't know, my mom coupons, so we got a bunch of that stuff for free most of the time from the stores and everything, because she's just that good. Now I feel like the only reason my hair grew as fast as it did was because of the products and my consistency. I grew out my hair because 1, the products I used were amazing, and 2, I was consistent. Like mentioned before, I love the Shea Moisture Black Castor Oil. From the shampoo to all the styling to everything like that, from wash day to styling, those products hit, they smell good, they work. Also discovered oil, so like coconut oil, actual raw black castor oil, amazing for my hair. I gave myself head massages in the shower when I was shampooing and conditioning because that stimulates hair growth, and pretty much just putting my hair up every day gave me the chance to leave it alone so I couldn't tug at it. I also feel like another tip slash trick that I have for you if you're ready to grow your hair out is to avoid heat. Now I didn't put heat on my hair for a year and a half, and when I did, it was on the lowest heat setting. I didn't even blow dry my hair. I let it air dry overnight, and I just like avoiding heat helped me a lot because it just stopped the temptation of like heat crack. If you've ever stopped straightening your hair and the second you get your hair straightened, you want your hair straight straight all the time again. I'm convinced straightening is crack. So you know what? That's why I don't really straighten my hair now, because I know I'm gonna get back. I just don't want to put my hair through that again, because like even if I'm not as prone to heat damage as I was before, it's a still possibility, and I don't feel like working for that when I can just keep them healthy at all times. You know what I'm saying? So another way that I grow out my hair slash how you could grow out your hair is to keep your hair moisturized. Like I said before, I use the Shea Moisture Black Castor Oil line, which has a ton of moisture, and black castor oil is known for helping hair growth. So if you're interested in getting any hair products for your transitioning or curly hair, if you're looking for it to grow, definitely recommend that entire line, Shea Moisture. Holla at me, because if you send me that, I will be more than grateful. Somebody at them on Twitter. Go ahead, at them. And also, deep conditioning is a must. In 8th grade, in like fall and summer of 9th grade, I never deep conditioned my hair. I realized that deep conditioning my hair definitely sped up the hair growing process, because deep conditioning is all about moisturizing your hair and giving it nutrients. And hair mask also. My third tip is to get protective hairstyles. So all my shawties who are transitioning, I definitely recommend protective hairstyles, aka hairstyles that keep your hair out of your hand's way. These protective hairstyles can be buns, they can be box braids, passion twists, feed-in braids, any protective style works. These slickbacks and buns that a lot of people do for their transitioning can tug at your hairline, but you truly know what your hair is capable of and how strong it is, because it is your hair. So that's how mine definitely carried me into my first big chop, first and last big chop, hopefully. For the people are about to say that's not healthy for your hair, you never know what people can work with, so you need to be considerate of people's budget, their abilities to do their hair, and their actual patience for their hair, because I didn't have any patience for my hair. That's why I put it in a slick back slash bun every day. And my last and final generic tip slash how I grew out my hair was the patience was up here, love. So high you couldn't even see it. When I big chopped my hair, it was so short, there was no volume, my curls weren't really defined. But even after the big chop moment, if you decide to have that, your hair is forever gonna need some patience, because curly hair takes longer to grow, or it feels like longer to grow, because it coils instead of going straight down like straight hair. So it might, you know, because of shrinkage and stuff like that, it may seem discouraging, but when you go do that deep conditioner and detangle your hair on wash day every week or every other week, look at your hang time in the mirror and remember what you're going for and where you're gonna end up. But guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up down below, and while down there, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 500,000 beans, which is insane. So if you want to join the family, go ahead and join the family, because I might be doing a giveaway of 500k subscribers, so make sure you subscribe to see if I'm going to bring that to you pretty soon. Make sure you follow my socials. That includes my Instagrams, Twitter, and Snapchat, so you, yes you, can keep up with me when I'm not on YouTube. If you really want to get in the know, make sure you follow my spam account on Instagram, which is just Aliyah Simone with 2 E's 2.0, or my Twitter, which is just Aliyah Simone with 2 E's. But guys, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video right now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Stay cool. Bye, beans.